All right, let's get evil. Let's lace this up with some of the raw truths and concepts from the game. Here's how it goes. Mirror their spirit. People are stubborn, locked in their own little worlds, and trying to break through that is like banging your head against a brick wall. You talk, they nod, maybe even smile, but the second you're gone, they're back to their own ways. That's because most folks are too wrapped up in themselves to really hear you. But instead of wasting time complaining about how they don't get you, flip the script. Stop seeing them as difficult or indifferent. Look at them like a player looks at the board. Strategically, the way to get through isn't by force, it's by reflection. Tap into their narcissism. Here's the truth. Everyone's a narcissist. From the time we're kids, it's all about us, our reflection, our feelings, our world. As we grow, that self-focus shifts to our opinions, our tastes, our experiences. We build a shell around ourselves, a fortress of me. You're not going to break that shell by pushing. The way in is to mirror what's already there, reflect their energy, their vibe, their rhythm. You don't need to overthink it. Just tune into what they're putting out. When you do this, their guard drops. You're not challenging their ego, you're validating it. People love themselves, but what they love even more is seeing themselves in someone else. It's like looking in a mirror and thinking, yeah, that's me. That's the magic. When you reflect their world back to them, they feel understood, validated, and safe. That's when they start to open up, shift the dynamics. After you've mirrored their world, adapted to their moods, and made them feel understood, they'll start to lower their defenses. They'll feel comfortable, even flattered, by the attention you've given them. But this is where you subtly change the game. Now, it's time to guide them out of their world and into yours. Don't make it obvious. Let them believe they're the ones leading the way. They should feel like they're seducing you, not the other way around. This keeps their ego intact while you quietly take the reins. Create dependency. Once they're hooked on your attention and presence, you've got to make them need you. Become the source of their validation, their comfort, their sense of purpose. When they feel like their happiness or even their identity is tied to you, they'll be less likely to pull away. But here's the key. Never give them everything. Keep a little mystery, a little distance. Let them crave more of you. This keeps the balance of power in your favor. If you want to maintain your independence, you've got to make people rely on you. The more they need you, the more freedom you have. The game isn't about being the strongest or the loudest. It's about being the one they can't do without. When you make yourself the backbone of someone's success, their go-to for solutions, you've got leverage. They might not like you, they might even resent you, but they'll keep you around because losing you would cost them too much. True power isn't about independence, it's about creating relationships where others depend on you. You don't need to be the one in the spotlight, you just need to be the one pulling the strings. When people rely on you for their success, their security, or their peace of mind, you hold the cards. They might not love you, but they'll fear the chaos that comes with losing you. The warning. Don't mistake dependency for affection. Just because they need you doesn't mean they'll like you. In fact, they might resent you for it. But as Machiavelli said, it's better to be feared than loved. Love is fickle, but fear of losing what you provide, that's solid. So don't base your power on emotions like love or friendship. Build it on necessity. When they can't imagine life without you, you've already won. That's the game. It's not about being loud or flashy. It's about moving quietly, slipping into their world so effortlessly they don't even notice. Once you're in, you've got the power. That's how you play it smart, and that's how you win.